up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. You are going to love it here if you're new. I haven't really created a name yet for like my supporters, but like I'm working on it. So today, as you can see from the title, we will be doing 10 self-care tips. So I'm going to provide you guys with 10 self-care tips that I feel like can help you, whether you're a female or a male. This can totally work, and it's just 10 simple tips. So the first tip is, and I wrote it in my notes so that I won't rant and I'll be straight to the point. So yeah, okay. So the first tip is take up some time alone to spend with yourself. It's very important. You wanna feel joy in your own solitude, and you wanna understand who you are. So taking time alone can really help with that, and it can really help realign your thoughts and realign your purpose and things like that. So take some time by yourself. The second tip is to wake up in the morning and pray or journal and be very intentional about your day and about trying to have a good one. Do not just wake up and go straight to your phone. Like, I'm telling you, 90% of the world probably does that for whatever reason that they do, because I know, like, you know, sometimes you may be using your phone for business, as I do. I do so much on my phone, so I get it. But try your best to, like, if you're picking up your phone, try your best to make sure it makes sense. Rose in the back. You want your tablet, boo boo?
Yeah.
Tablet? Okay, I'm gonna get you a tablet. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back, y'all. All right, and we're back. I got Royal's tablet. So yeah, just not going straight to your phone, because you know, now you're putting everybody else's energy, the internet, everything that's on there with your energy at the beginning of your day, and it's not the best idea. You know, it's really not the best idea. You want to get into yourself, get into your own energy, get into your own day. So yes. So now moving on to tip number 3. You want to create some daily affirmations for the day or for your week. It really changes the week. In my day in the life video, I did share, I'm vlogging a lot today, so I don't know which one I'll post first, but you guys will see this. I just don't know if it'll be your second time seeing it or your first. So in my gratitude journal that I have here, it allows me that space in there to create the daily affirmations for my day. And then I go forward with also creating my own daily affirmations for myself in that day and in that week. And it really changes my day opposed to when I don't do it. So that's something that I feel could be really useful for someone else. Okay, so self-care tip number 4. You want to map out one day in the week to try to just pamper yourself. Like, for example, for me, I do self-care Sundays. Like every Sunday, I make sure I clean my house. Because, you know, I make sure I want to have, these are things I like to do on Sunday. I like to make sure I clean my house, have make sure all the sheets are clean, all the laundry is done. I like to make sure that I have pampered myself. I have, you know, did my self-care maintenance with myself, like shave, wax, all of that, nair, everything like that. You know, update myself, whatever I want to do with myself. And whatever I don't get done, I'll do on Monday or throughout the week. But that's typically how I like to do it. Yes, you should find a way to pamper yourself every day because you deserve it. You deserve to, you know, put that self-love into yourself. However, we're adults. Sometimes it can be really hard. So just being realistic so that you can actually spend some time with yourself and actually give that time to yourself is map out a day. Map out a day, map out a time. Even if it's just 30 minutes, 15 minutes, map out the time and get some time in with yourself, because it's very important. Very important. Self-love is very important. So, number 5, self-care tip number 5. You need to declutter your space and increase your organization because it sparks peace. Sometimes I don't know, everybody's different. For me, cleaning is so therapeutic, like whether it's cleaning my house, cleaning my car, organizing something for myself or someone else, just getting things in alignment physically around your area can also help you to get things situated in your mental state. So you don't believe me, try it out. Unless you're like a person who really hates cleaning and stuff like that, that's the only way I would think that wouldn't work. But if you you are, you like organization and things like that, that will really help you. I'm telling you. It will help you declutter one space to then declutter a space in here. Okay, so moving on to self-care tip number 6. Rest. Say it again, rest. It's very important to rest. The reason why it's very important to rest is just like we're moving constantly. We're moving constantly. And I know the culture right now is hustle, grind, be productive. That's great. But if you do that every day, you're going to experience burnout. You have to create the time to rest. You have to create the time to rest. Like, there's no way, like, let's say you make a lot of money. If you make a lot of money and you want to continue to make a lot of money, your health has to be intact. How can your health be intact if you don't get any rest? I know, you know, the culture right now, like I said, is go get it. Don't get no rest, no sleep all night, everything. No. Trust me, God's grace is sufficient. He will be able to provide you the opportunity to get rest and then still allow you to be successful. I am a product of that testimony of what I'm telling you. Trust me. Trust me. Because one thing about me, I'm going to get some rest, but I'm going to work my ass. Okay? And I know a lot of other people that are the same way. They're going to get them some rest, but oh yeah, they successful. They on that grind. They hustling every day. But you have to rest to be able to give your best foot forward on the days to come. So please take the rest. And outside of just even wanting to be productive, because that's what I'm trying to stray from in that mess. Like, outside of just wanting to be productive, rest is important because you're a human being. You're a real life. You deserve it. You deserve to take some rest. Okay? You're not a bad person if you would like to rest. Mental health is very important. Being okay physically, mentally, and spiritually is just as important as being okay financially and things like that. So please take your rest seriously. Okay. So, self-care tip number 7. So, it is to remind yourself of the things you love about yourself, and all things apply. What is it, like mind, body, soul, like things like that? All things apply. Remind yourself what you love about yourself. Maybe you want to go in front of the mirror and just look at yourself naked, male or female. It's not something that just females have to do. I'm telling you. Go in front of the mirror, take a look at you. Take a look. Take a look, baby. And say, wow, I like the way that booty looks. I like that. I like that. You know what I'm saying? Wow. I really like my eyes. Wow. I really like the way my mind thinks. I really like the way my heart is. You know, get into it and just love on yourself and talk to yourself with love. Talk to yourself how you would talk to your bestest friend, your greatest, your greatest anything. Talk to yourself with compassion. All right. Self-care tip number 8. And this is a major one. Like, whether you're a female or a male, this is a big one. This can make a total difference, believe it or not. This one is to do your hair. Or for the gentleman, get a haircut. It will change everything. When you look good, you feel good. Once again, when you look good, you feel good. So when you do your hair, like, y'all, I had just previously did my hair, but my hair sweated out, so I'll probably have to do it again. But just seeing my hair, like, being able to just wake up and brush through my hair and just put it up, it makes my day happier, opposed to when my hair was going through all kind of changes. That was just irritating me more. Like, just adding on to all the things that I have on my plate as it is. So it's always good to do your hair. Like, today, gradually in my day in the life vlog, I am probably going to just paint my nails. Right now, I don't really want to have like false nails on, because I just don't. Because sometimes I like not having it, because I like to be able to touch like my lips and stuff. Like, sometimes I just want to break with the nails so I can, still do positive self-care myself. So I want to break, so I'll probably do that. But it's just to say, like, Keep up with yourself. When you do your hair, you feel good. You feel good. Do things that make you feel good. But I know for sure doing your hair can change your mood. You can go from a saddie to a baddie. Because what you trying to say? And I'm telling you, when men get a haircut, they be acting different. You know how your man be acting when he get a haircut. He don't know how to act. I know my fiance don't be knowing how to act. And I be like, come here, daddy. I'm playing too much with y'all, but for real, y'all know. I just gave y'all some free game. Doing your hair really makes a difference. That's a very important self-care tip. Self-care tip number, that was 8, is magnificent, exquisite. Okay? So let's get into self-care tip number 9. Self-care tip number 9 is to understand what makes you happy and incorporate it in all your days. So someone may say, well, what does that look like? Because sometimes I'm confused about what makes me happy. So this is a tip that I will give you if that's you. Get a piece of paper or get your phone if you're lazy. And you literally don't even, if you don't want to even type it, you don't have to type it. You can use the little thing and just speak it and write notes about what truly makes you happy. Create a conversation with yourself and a dialogue in your mind and in your heart about what makes you happy, and write it down. So that way you're actually more conscious and aware of what makes you happy. So then you can start to pursue it in all your days and for the rest of your life. Good talk. Understand it. Remember how my mom be saying, understand it, understand it. Okay. So the last one is so important. It is self-care tip number 10, and it is, out of all of these, this one is my most favorite one because it really is a life changer, a game changer. So this is what it is. To guard your heart, understand, perfect. Guard your heart, understand your social capacity, and avoid people who are peace and joy thieves. Okay? Avoid it. So once again, the last self-care tip is to guard your heart, understand your social capacity, and avoid peace and joy thieves. So what does that mean? What does that look like? Basically, stay away from people that irk your nerves and make you want to go crazy, go stupid. You know what I'm saying? Avoid that. Come on. When I say to understand your social capacity, I mean that if you know that you can barely fill your cup that day, don't be trying to fill anybody else's. Don't be trying to go out that day with a bunch of people. Tend to you. Remember we talked about being happy in your own solitude. Tend to you. Take a break. Take a back seat. And then return when you can be social again. Okay? Do not force yourself to be social in times that you don't have the capacity, because when you do that, you're gonna be upset, you're gonna be angry, and you're gonna feel burnout. So don't do that. Fill your cup first. And the last one, guard your heart. In the Bible, and yes, I'm bringing the Bible in it. If you don't like that, you don't gotta be on my channel. Okay? In the Bible, it even discusses with us to guard our hearts. God wanted us to protect ourselves. He wanted us to put on the armor of God and to understand how to protect ourselves. While yes, it says no weapon formed against us shall prosper. While yes, it says I will prepare a table for you in the presence of your enemies. It's still important for us to take wisdom with us and to use discernment. What is discernment? Discernment is the ability to understand people's intentions with you and their impact that they will have in the end. It is to pay extreme detail so that you don't have to be going through changes with people when you could have just looked at them, read them like a book, and understand where they was coming from the first time. So that's what discernment is. I kind of could have explained it way better than what I just did, but I'm just trying to make it simple. I'm trying to simplify it. God is a simple God. We just make him complicated, and that's why nowadays everybody has this idea of what a relationship with God looks like, because everybody's going based off of religion when they need to go off a relationship. And I'm gonna tell you right now, on this channel, I'm going based off a relationship with him. So no, I'm not going to be perfect. No, I'm not going to know every scripture, but I don't have to. See, people walk around and they be having a heart full of hate, but a mouth full of scripture. No, we don't do that. We don't do that on this channel. So as I'm on my own spiritual journey with God, I will also share some things with y'all, and we'll make it happy, and we'll keep each other accountable, but it will be in love, and it will be, you know, in love, because I'll end with this and say, love with no agenda makes things grow. I've been saying this for a while. For those of you that I've mentored and stuff, you probably heard me say this before, so I'll say it again. Love with no agenda makes things grow. So I hope that you guys grow, and I hope that these tips help you, okay? Just 10 self-care tips that'll change your life. I promise you. Try it out, all right? Thank you so much for watching my video. I had a great time talking to you guys today. Bye! Oh my God, I need to put my ring on.